Good evening. Our news summary for this Monday evening, the 25th of May. President Patrick Emini has undertaken his first official visit to Praslin. He has expressed satisfaction with the standard of services being offered on the island.
I'm quite impressed with what I've seen on Praslin. I think service delivery seems to be okay based on what I've observed. But at the same time, even the working environment is excellent. A lot of the buildings are very new in Praslin, so um, eventually you're dealing with ideal conditions for working, as opposed to Ladig, where you have a lot of old buildings and old facilities. So in that sense, I think Praslin is doing well. And the fact that a lot of deliveries is based under one roof helps tremendously with the delivery itself.
President Patrick Emini has reaffirmed the country's commitment to African unity and sustainable development in a message marking Africa Day 2026, commemorating the founding of the African Union. President Emini said Africa must continue building a future based on justice, unity, and shared progress. The president noted that Seychelles' journey as the country celebrates 50 years of independence, remains deeply rooted in the African experience through resilience, culture, and transformation. He highlighted the importance of preserving African heritage through traditions such as the Mutia, recognized by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage. Referring to this year's African Union theme on sustainable water and sanitation, President Emini said Seychelles remains committed to working alongside African nations to strengthen climate resilience, protect natural resources, and promote inclusive development across the continent. The Minister responsible for culture, Amanda Bernstein, has in her message on the occasion affirmed that Seychelles celebrates its African heritage as an essential component of its national identity, particularly in the context of the country's 50th anniversary of independence. She emphasized that African traditions continue to influence Seychellois culture through language, music, and dance. The minister also indicated that the government supports artists and promotes those cultural activities through various national programs. The Ministry of Education has organized a reading festival where parents and students from different schools have participated in several activities related to reading and learning. This was done in collaboration with the representatives of the Mayon team from England. Mayon is a customized digital reading platform for students where they get unlimited access to multiple digital books. Comprehension, Explore Mayon, News, Impact on Reading and Understanding, Reading Progress are 5 components of the program that are placed on each table within the framework of the activity that was held at the Montfleury Secondary School. Parents and children had the opportunity to visit these tables and learn a little more about each of the topics. Chris Mackenzie, who is in charge of the Mayon project, and also representatives from England, says that the project is just to bring parents, students, teachers together to celebrate something very important that is reading and learning.
It's not about formal presentations or PowerPoints. It's about exploring practical ways that we can continue supporting children at home. Over the past few years, pupils have read hundreds of thousands of books, and half of that has been read outside of the school day at home. So that tells us something really powerful, that a lot of reading is taking place at home with families. So we're trying to build on that and give sort of families ways that they can continue supporting their children. Initially, the ministry was looking at Mayon because they wanted to develop a culture of reading in school and at home. Also, they wanted to improve English literacy rates across all primary schools. So that was the original goal. Over the years, we've seen pupil participation increase year on year. I think in 2025, 78% of all pupils in Seychelles were reading on MyOn, which was great. So we've seen that grow slowly over the years. Our focus at the moment is comprehension. So we know that children are reading a lot. We want to make sure that they are understanding what they're reading and really work on improving those English literacy outcomes.
Avani Plus Babaron Seychelles Resort has been awarded a 5-star classification and a Sustainable Seychelles certificate by the Tourism Department. This followed an assessment conducted earlier this year. The resort, which recently reopened after major renovation works, was recognized for meeting high standards in hospitality, service delivery, and environmentally responsible tourism practices. In her speech, the minister responsible for tourism, Amanda Bernstein, said that it is important to continue to maintain high standards in both service delivery and sustainability, noting that each efforts are essential in strengthening Seychelles' positioning as a quality tourism destination on the international market.
Maintaining quality standards matters, not only for the individual establishment, but for the credibility and competitiveness of the destination as a whole. Every property that earns this distinction strengthens the promise we make to the world about what a holiday in Seychelles truly means. Avani Plus is actively contributing to the preservation of our natural heritage. It has embraced innovative approaches to sustainability across its operations, and it champions local culture, local sourcing, and local employment, making it a true partner in sustainable tourism for Seychelles.
This brings us to the end of this news summary for this evening. Have a very pleasant evening.